Hey, looks like. All right, we're live, everybody. This is going to be a fun day, man. I am so ready for something. I don't know exactly what to expect, but it should be interesting. That's for sure. All right. Well, I'm going to get this link shared so people can start funneling in. And we should have Chewy joining us in just a second here. Whoops. Just showing off the podcast chat. That's no big deal, though. All right, let me just let everybody know that it's time to come hang out. All right. Hey, what's going on, Anton? So this is not the Switch 2 Direct. This is the Direct that they announced just this week. This is kind of like a last-minute announcement, and we know that it's going to be 30 minutes. We know it will not have Switch 2 details. So everybody is kind of thinking that it must be, like last updates on any of the non Switch 2 titles that we know are still coming out. Like we've got Metroid Prime 4, obviously. We've got Pokemon ZA is another one. So there's like definitely a few known quantities that it could be like a focus in on like 2 or 3 big games, but yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. The Switch Direct, the Switch 2 Direct is going to be on April 4th. So it's next week. So kind of crazy that this one's happening so quick. Or in such quick succession, I should say. Or maybe it's not next the 4th. I guess it's maybe the 2nd. Yeah, it's 4/2. Yeah, it's April 2nd. So we've got less than a week now. That'll be next Wednesday, which is obviously very exciting. So, Anton, what are you most excited to see? Like, I guess I should say, what do you think is actually going to happen, and then what are you excited to see? And then I haven't picked up an Alarmo yet. I've gone to Best Buy a couple times to see if they have one. Because I remember we were talking in the Discord about like how they're gonna have them at Best Buy and like I think like I want to say Target or like a couple other like random electronics stores or whatever are gonna have them. So there's a Best Buy near the pet store I go to, and I've been like popping my head in every time that I'm there to be like, they got one, they got one. Because I don't know, like I think if I catch one in the wild, I won't be able to resist it. You know what I mean? But yeah, what do you how you liking it? Like have it like a couple of weeks in. Are you still using it? Excited to see the new Pokemon. Hopefully we see something new from Mario Kart. I think Pokemon is an interesting one because it's like we just had a look at ZA at that the Pokemon Presents, but it wasn't that like long a look. Like we saw the combat and everything, but it was it was not that it was light on information, but it wasn't very long. So like I don't know. It's going to be 30 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised totally if it was like potentially I don't know, like, um, oh, whoops, 1 second here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a situation where we get maybe like 15 minutes on Pokemon ZA and like maybe 15 minutes on Metroid Prime, right? And it's like it's mostly anchored by like two big games, and that's kind of what we're looking at. But I don't know. It could go either way, for sure. Hmm. I'm glad you're having so much such a good time with it. I really do like the idea of having a dedicated alarm. So the more you talk about it, I'm thinking about it. I'll tell you that much. All right, let's see. Where is our boy Chewy? Hmm. Let's see. I'll tell you what. Now that we're getting back into live streaming, I really think I need a third screen. I wonder. I don't know. I'm very interested to see if they're gonna have anything that surprises us for this. Just because, like, I don't know. It 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 definitely feels to me like the type of thing where any like really big heaters you would save for the Switch 2 event, right? But I also could see wanting to only talk about Switch 2 exclusive games. So if there's any other like Switch 1 games that are going to be coming out in the next, several months or whatever, and you want to kind of clear the mechanisms, right? It's like that. I don't know. That makes the most sense to me. Um, so I part of me is like maybe don't expect too much, but I don't know. It's definitely it's definitely an interesting question for me. I'm still here. I'm just futzing with something real quick. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I gotta set up some background music for the next time we're chilling. Usually they give you a little something in the background to groove to. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. All right. Chewy's logging on. Almost party time, everybody. Ugh. Sorry I'm not more chatty right now. I'm still a little tired. There he is. All right. Hey, buddy, can you hear me? Okay, cool. I can hear you. The folks can't hear you yet. Give me 1 second to get you in the layout here, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty. Beautiful. All right, give me 1 second, folks. I'm getting Chewy into the layout here. Let's see. There he is. Can everybody hear you?
Hey,
Yeah, all right. Oh, man. All
we're
right.
live.
We're ready. We're ready to rock and roll, baby.
I'm freshly woken up and out of the
I know.
shower.
I was literally I was just remarking to chat. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry I'm not being more chatty right now. I just woke up. I'm pretty tired. But I am excited. I was saying to everybody, I don't know if I don't know, is this something we should be getting excited about, right? Or are we maybe setting ourselves up for disappointment, right?
I don't know, man. I feel like it can't. I Part of me thinks like it could be a lot, but then the other part of me is like I don't want it to be because like next week is the Switch 2. Like I don't think I'm gonna think much about the Switch after that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it just feels like a weird time.
Yeah, so it's like you think it's gonna just be like a mechanism clear, right? Where it's like, let's talk about any Switch One games that are coming up. Obviously we're still gonna want to talk about those titles, but it's like, yeah, I feel like you're right that it's like obviously anything too crazy they're gonna save for next week, right?
Yeah, for sure. At least like the real
Unless
exciting things. I think.
the only thing
What, you
is,
thinking stealth drops? Metroid Prime 2 and 3?
I mean, do I think that's gonna happen? No. But it's possible that they have some heaters for this that are not maybe necessarily like in the next couple days, weeks kind of thing, but like that there are like, hey, these are Switch 1 games that Switch players are going to want to be excited for, that Switch 2 players will be able to enjoy on, Switch 2, but that are
Yeah,
just like they're not
that's true.
new exclusives, right?
Yeah, that's true. And then, I mean, I don't know. I guess we don't know the third party situation too with Switch 2 because I'm sure Nintendo's reached out to some people that they feel they've built the trust around, which is probably pretty hard to do with Nintendo and their fear of leaks, you know?
Yeah.
But I imagine they still have like the vast majority of like devs like actively working on the Switch games, which will then be compatible on the Switch too. But we don't we
Yeah,
don't
I don't
quite know what
know.
that's gonna look like either.
That's an interesting one too, right? Because it's like they did talk about how we've heard about how folks have dev kits, right? And there was that
hmm
GDC survey where
The whole Switch 2 got leaked for sure. Like we knew what it looked like. We kind of knew what it was going to be before the big reveal. So people obviously have it.
yeah, it makes you wonder how many games are already in development, how many people already have a Switch 2 game that is more than a year in, right? If
hmm
dev kits went out 2 years ago, it's I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
It's interesting.
So yeah, I mean, I got no idea what they could show here outside of like Metroid. So I'm ready to be surprised.
Yeah, I definitely think Metroid is the one that makes the most sense.
I threw out to everybody. Well, I mean, last chance for all your Delulus. Here's the Animal Crossing New Horizons 3.0 update. I hope that doesn't happen. I just want a new Animal Crossing, new games only.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know, it's. I think we're ready for a changing of the guard at this point, right? It's like, you know, I kind of, I don't know, like I part of me really is so interested in like how much they're going to be willing to tell us at next week's event because of how burned they were by Prime 4 specifically, like being a game that they announced at the reveal and it's only now just coming out, you know? Closer to 10 years later than 5.
Oh my
like,
gosh, that's so crazy.
You know what I mean? It's like, is that something that's going to like preclude that sort of big announcement? Like, are they going to feel some kind of way about revealing things that are in development that are not imminent, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, but then there's also like the Switch kind of big January event, you know, like the live show and everything, because they did show like a lot of things that didn't come out till like 3 years down the line too. So, and I think that was specifically like some of the third party stuff, like Shin Megami Tensei 5 and No More Heroes 3, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like those people were there, but it took a while for those games to come out.
I hope that they give us stuff that's like that far away. I really do. Like I would like to
Have
I would
something
like
to
to
look
have
forward to.
Yeah. I think that's like been such a frustrating thing about the last like, 16 months or whatever, right? Like it's like we know that Switch 2 is coming. We know that we have all this stuff to look forward to, but like they just have not actually given us much of anything to grab onto. And like I get it, right? Like it is what it is, right? Like it's obviously not their highest priority, right? Is like giving us things to look forward to. It's it's all part of the marketing machine, which fair enough. But like, yeah, as somebody that like cares enough to follow that closely, right? Like it's definitely been a little bit like, oh my God, just something, right? Give us some goddamn food,
Yeah. Oh man, 1 minute away. Let's see what happens.
Here we go. I can't believe there's no music.
I know, it's so quiet.
No fanfare. Like it's like, what are we doing?
It's all on the Nintendo Music app if you want to check it out. You got half of the Kirby soundtrack.
You can download the Nintendo Music app if you want to listen to the audio of the next Nintendo Direct.
Oh my gosh, that'd be ridiculous. That's like an Apple move right there.
It's not a Nintendo move.
Bro.
You gotta use the special Nintendo app for the chat. And
I deleted that one pretty quickly, honestly.
Yeah. You don't want to see how many miles you've splatted?
Oh well, no, I meant the Nintendo Music one. The other Nintendo app I kept.
Oh, okay. I never downloaded Nintendo Music. Here we go! Let's go, baby.
Let's do this.
Ooh.
This makes sense.
Yeah. really love the 2D HD style.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Taking notes while we're here.
Oh, please, bless you. That'll help the podcast efforts quite a bit. Yep. Good morning, Sierra.
Hey, Sierra.
Thanks for
Hello,
joining
everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing
love the
information
Nintendo
on
Direct music.
upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Too.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix.
All right, Sierra, real quick, clear the mechanism.
Another
What do
character
you want to
appeared
see?
at the end.
Number one wish list.
What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
You know what? I am excited for more information in the future.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
In less than a week.
Very funny to be like first batch of headlines.
Escape
That
from
did not
dire
count.
straits.
Okay, so no Metroid Prime 4 focus, I guess. A boy can dream.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
It's very funny to me that the AI partner was sitting
Dive
in the
into
chair.
a subject's dreams to reveal clues
Like,
hidden deep
Why does
within
the
their
AI
psyche.
need a bot?
And solve mind-bending puzzles
knows?
in an explorable environment.
If not, she couldn't be an anime girl, obviously.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
What?
Like music.
Is this an Atlas joint?
It kind of has that
A
feeling.
classic Atlas
Right?
action RPG returns with remastered HD
Yeah.
graphics and enhanced
Atlas.
gameplay.
I'm not familiar with
Set
this
in
game.
the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also
This is
fights
cool. I
alongside
am not
demons
familiar with
as
this
a
game.
devil summoner.
Yeah.
To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
You have a cat friend?
Fight in real-time battles
Yeah.
alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful
Atlas
attack.
loves summoning a
Cooperation
demon.
is the key to victory.
Yeah, they love their demons.
You can even
summons.
turn opposing
They love their
demons
little,
into allies.
Familiar friends.
Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigation.
Hey, what's up, Maverick?
Guide
thanks for coming to hang
Raido
out.
through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
This is really cool.
Pre-orders
I'm not
begin
familiar
later
with this
today
game at all.
on
Like, I
Nintendo
know
eShop.
Catherine. Like, I thought I knew all their games, but
Consume darkness.
that's pretty tight.
Yeah.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
That's Pac-Man.
As Puck guides you on your journey,
you lied,
you'll
man.
delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Definitely
This is the
Puck fan.
craziest thing ever, by the
But
way.
tread
Yeah,
lightly.
yeah.
The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily
It's just
fuse
so
into the
like
Gaia form
so
to
weird.
unleash
It's like we made a
powerful
grimdark
attacks.
Pac-Man side-scrolling Metroidvania that would
By
fuse into a
consuming
mech.
your prey, you'll collect
what?
resources
Yeah,
that
What?
can then be used to enhance
it's
your
the perfect
abilities.
idea.
It's also funny. I didn't plan this. I'm playing with
Work
my
to
Pac-Man
uncover
stress ball.
Puck's true goal
Oh, nice.
and devour
My
enemies
God.
to survive this cruel world.
doing fun.
Experience
evil,
a dark
like-
twist on the iconic Pac-Man
Like
when
black,
Shadow
like
Labyrinth
lava
launches on Nintendo
Pac-Man
Switch,
is so
July 18th.
ridiculous. It's like the most insane imagery. It's also crazy that it's
The
called Shadow
rhythmic
Labyrinth
march
and not.
begins.
Wait, Patapon?
What?
Masters of
Fun.
Patapon and
What?
Patapon 2 are drumming onto
No
Nintendo
way.
Switch as one
That's
bundle.
really cool.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing,
Oh,
the
this is cool, man.
Patapons enter fever
Yeah,
mode
this
and
is
get
awesome.
a big boost in power.
What a cool game.
From the horse riding
Have you played this
Kibapon
one?
to the shield
No, I
savvy
always like
Tatepon.
saw my friends playing it.
Build
Same.
up your battalion
Yeah, I've
to take
always
on
been like
hordes
looking
of
at it
fierce
from
foes.
afar. I've never gotten to play it though. This is really exciting.
Plus,
is definitely
new
down my
features have been
alley.
added,
I love a
so you
rhythm
can
game.
advance to the beat of your own drum.
Maverick, I have not seen Next
Leave the
Level on
Patapons
Amazon
and
yet.
March forward. When
I'm
Patapon
interested in it,
1
though.
plus
It's an
2
insane
replay
thing.
launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
This is sick. I'm really
Nice.
excited about this one.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
First farm sim?
This is where your new life begins.
Oh, okay. Am I the,
First cropping
am I
up
the only
on
one
the
that forgets
Nintendo
these
DS
games
system,
exist?
This
in a
immersive
post-Stardew
farming
Valley
life
world?
sim has no shortage of
I mean,
activities to get up
They
to.
put out a lot of them. A surprising amount of them.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
I love the cows.
The cow design in
Then
these games
sell
is
your
perfect,
produce
though.
and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
I still don't quite remember the whole story of
As
like
bazaar
why this
sales
isn't called
grow,
Harvest Moon
You'll
anymore.
help the once
It's very
famous
weird
market
to me. It's a
regain
very
its
weird
former
story.
Yeah.
splendor.
Yeah, there's
You
some
can
pretty
also
decent
get to know the locals
documentaries on YouTube about it.
and maybe
Oh, really?
nurture a
Cool.
relationship if you find
gotta
that
say-
special someone.
This looks pretty good.
Yeah.
This is the first one I've seen in a while that I thought looked.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's
Significant.
windy conditions
Yeah.
can make travel
And
and,
they've got
other tasks
your
a
paraglider. Your
breeze.
Zelda
I like that a lot.
paraglider. Yeah, everybody's adding it.
Chewy, are we about to be?
The
Are we about to
winds
play
of change
a
are
new Song of
coming,
Seasons
and
game?
your new life on
I'm
the
down.
farm begins when
Let's do it.
Story of Seasons
Story of
Grand
Seasons.
Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch
This is
system.
the first time I've
August
seen a Story of
27th.
Seasons game I was interested in. Looks pretty good.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Special intro. Oh, there we go.
Whoa! I was not expecting this now.
So there's the last thing that's bigger than this.
Damn it, Max! I told you to come on today. Skip work. Great question, Sierra. Sierra says, "What? Then what's at the end?"
This
That's what
is
I'm
the unknown
saying. What
planet
the heck are they
Euros.
gonna put there?
Let's go.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
I've got to send you a list my friend put together. He just
In
went through
order to
and
survive
listed
and
what
escape
was the
this
last
planet
game
she
in every
was
direct.
unexpectedly transported to.
That's very
Samus must
interesting. I
scan
would love
stone
to see that.
figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Samus is always alone.
Wow, I'm excited to see some combat. Nice.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams. with the
Oh,
power.
cool.
Oh, dang.
That's really cool.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus? And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Cool.
New timeline.
Still no date, though?
I know. Like what? Coming 2025?
It's a Switch 2 release.
When? He literally said in a goddamn stock meeting or stat, you know what I'm talking about, investor
Yeah.
call, that it was the
Yeah.
Switch 1 game.
You suit.
That is hype.
Cool. Cool.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Yeah, but we don't know when.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
It's wild that we still don't have a release date for that game.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains.
This is
and
coffee
get
talk,
to
but
know
with
them
Disney
in a
villains.
New light. Ingredients to brew all sorts
can we
of
date them?
strange elixirs.
Can
that
you
would
date
serve
them
them
is a
to
great
your villainous
question.
visitors, including
that's what people
Ursula
want.
and Gaston. With help from
Why does
Yzma,
Gaston have
you
a
can
visor
upgrade
on?
your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked
Disney
creations.
Cafe remix.
Potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play.
I really like these like
Who
casual
knows what
outfits. It's very
mischief
silly to me.
might happen when Disney
them
Villains Cursed
completely out of
Cafe launches on
context.
Nintendo
Oh,
Switch later
stealth drop.
today. Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Sierra goes, this is so funny because in my mind all these MFs are dead. It's true. Oh my god, wait.
Welcome
It's
to
Hades.
Witchbrook College, where
Witchbrook?
students strive to master the magical
No
arts.
way.
Dude,
During class, use
We have been
magic
waiting
circles
years
to perform
for
rituals,
this.
finally.
fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled
drop it.
spellcaster.
Oh my
Stop,
god, I
drop
wish.
it. I will buy
There's
it
also
now.
plenty to do outside of
Please
class.
be out now.
Hang out with friends at their
This
homes.
This
What?
looks so sick.
It looks
Take
phenomenal.
on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online
Cool.
co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
Been ready.
I've been ready.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook
God
flies onto
damn
Nintendo
it!
Switch this holiday.
Please, just give me Give me a release date.
I'm surprised they said anything at all, because that game has gone
and
dark
arcade games
forever.
await.
I'm so excited for it. It
Set
looks
off
so
on
good.
a fantastical mission to eliminate
Yeah, that's
the
a day one.
mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure,
Wow.
you'll explore an expansive archipelago
This is
where
pretty, huh?
nightmares and wonder collide.
Yeah.
Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own
Okay, I
path
love this.
through the
I love a
enchanting
magic
world.
theme.
Can
Let's
you
do it.
uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find
And
out
I love
when
the
Eternal
DuckTales,
Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo
you know,
Switch this holiday.
Bounce
Yeah.
cane mechanic. That's just so
Celebrate
good.
the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Life Force,
Salamander.
Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus,
cool.
I'm a
take
sucker
the
for
helm
these
in a
kinds of
brand new entry.
collections.
Me too.
Like
Salamander
old
3.
arcadey things. It's great.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift
Oh,
of
I've
the
been waiting for
Necro
this
Dancer.
one.
Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence
I'm sorry,
going
they should
with
have called it
epic boss
Rift
battles,
of the
quirky
Necro Dancer.
minigames, remix
Right?
stages,
And for that
global
reason,
leaderboards.
it's a pass for me,
Plus,
dog.
more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC.
Wait,
And
Celeste?
be on the
Music,
lookout for
though.
more
Oh,
DLC
Pizza
in the
Tower.
future.
Cool.
Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, I thought so, yes. That's cool.
Let's see what's in store.
Oh, shit.
Tamagotchi.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore.
I love
Design glasses at the
Tamagotchi.
eyewear shop.
Same. I'm getting this. Need.
Polished pearly whites
Need.
solo or with a
Yeah,
friend
I want
at the
to brush their
dentist.
teeth.
And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop.
It's the perfect
12
game.
wonderful stores need your help.
Well, this is my game of the year.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing
Wow.
so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town
It's wild to me that they
livelier
just
than
copied
before.
the Animal Crossing voice.
With over 100
Right?
new and classic
dialogue.
Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming.
I can't
Get
tell you how
ready
many
to
times I've
set
thought
up
about
shop
buying a
when
Tamagotchi as a
Tamagotchi
30-year-old
Plaza
man.
launches on Nintendo
Dude,
Switch
every day.
June 27th.
Every day. I have a Digimon one.
Oh, I thought I almost bought one of those. Okay, some more Pokemon. Here we go.
Pokemon.
Sierra said it's giving 2002 point-and-click PC game, which is why I need it.
Right?
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll
just,
begin
like,
your adventure by choosing one of
Assassin's
3
Creeding his
partner
way through this
Pokemon.
place?
You'll begin by choosing
The
Totodile.
setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones.
This is so
These
Sword and
areas are
Shield.
special environments where wild Pokemon can
Yeah.
live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here.
I like the UI though. It looks nice.
Yeah, the UI is
They
nice.
might be hostile.
Mm-hmm.
If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Nice.
Yeah, very
I'm glad
funny,
it's, like,
Sierra.
stuff
It's like
people
very
live
much like, all
easygoing
right, we're going to tell you
lives in
everything we told you
Lumio
last
City.
time, but slower.
But when night falls,
Okay, here's
the
something
city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
new. Okay,
That's cool.
that's
Trainers
interesting.
await in battle zones.
That's a cool thing if every night that oh, is that a regional variant of Furfro?
If you're spotted,
Yeah, it
they'll
looks like a
challenge
new
you to battle.
Furfro.
That was cool. Okay, I like this. This is a cool
Yeah.
idea.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
I'm still
To
not
get
sold
battles,
on this like
using a super
movement
effective move
in
at
the
right
battle
moment
thing,
is key.
but
I'm sorry, but you can just like hide in an alley and jump somebody.
just
That's
jump
cool.
somebody and then
Mega
rob them.
evolution,
Yeah.
Some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work
I'll
your
tell
way
you what.
up to rank A.
Okay, now we understand what ZA
Okay.
means. That's cool.
Trainers who reach
I
the
dig it.
top.
I
said
have
to have a wish
reservations
granted.
about this game, but so much about it looks very good to me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm into it. I'm glad they have like a series where they can do
Day and
something
night
different.
Are
Me
two
too.
sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be
I like
uncovered.
this idea of like during
What
the
will
day you
you
catch
find
Pokemon,
on
during night
your
you go for
adventure?
battles. I think that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch.
I'm interested
later
in how
this
the
year.
day-night cycle works, though.
In Lumio
Yeah,
City,
me too.
where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Interesting.
Next, please take a look at this.
I'm with you, Sierra. I think it would have been nice to get more games set in the
Hello there.
past.
Yeah,
The
true.
game you're about to see boop, doesn't have a big, epic story, boop,
I love the,
but what
the
it
little...
does have is
Boop.
lots of funny little rhythm games.
Oh, is this UFO 50?
You wanna see? Boop,
Boop. Maybe not.
just press the button to jump through the ring.
It's like a Rhythm Heaven revival here.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, that's a Joy-Con.
It sounds easy,
These sound effects are so funny.
but the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Why does she keep saying boop? It's so funny.
There's like a kind of like a I Spy game that I have, and all of the sound effects were like made with somebody's just voice. It was hilarious.
That's cute.
In
This is
game,
cute.
You might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm.
All right,
don't-
Rhythm Heaven's back.
Rhythm games are not usually my
With
jam.
practice, you
but-
might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
I don't know. You gotta do one of these rhythm games. It's pretty
Get into the
charming.
rhythm with a brand
This
new
looks
entry
cool.
in the Rhythm Heaven series.
It is Rhythm
Yeah, it
Heaven.
is a Rhythm Heaven.
You're right.
There we go.
Rhythm Heaven Blue.
This is the thing I didn't think would come back.
We've needed one. 2026. Oh my gosh.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove. a
That's gonna be
brand
stuck
new
in my head
entry
now.
In the Rhythm Heaven series.
I think we would actually
It
really
includes
like
lots
Rhythm
of
Heaven
music
games.
produced by renowned
They're so
Japanese
charming.
musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
Sierra says, ew, I don't want to think about 2026.
Next, we have news about the use of digital
It's
games
March.
on your system. Please take a look.
And what on our system? I missed that.
Oh.
My bad.
Yeah, I totally missed it.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
Okay.
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
What the?
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Okay.
Well, here's what we came up with.
Game sharing?
Introducing the virtual game card.
What?
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
I'm intrigued.
When
This is
purchasing the
interesting.
digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Can I
Here,
share them?
You can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Why?
That's how the backwards compatibility is going to work with Switch 2.
If you have
'Cause
two
they said
Nintendo
digital
Switch
games, too.
systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
This is great.
Connect to your family group member system via
Now I don't have
local
to buy
wireless
2
when you
copies of
want to
every
lend a
video game that Sarah and I both want to play.
Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Cool.
Dope.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game cards.
Wait, they automatically return?
I guess so.
That's annoying.
After 2 weeks.
That's annoying.
The virtual
then you have
game
to just
card
lend it out
feature
again.
lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature
He
is
said it.
planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Is that
Late April?
That's when Switch 2 comes out?
More
Switch 2
Nintendo
release
Switch games.
date.
Oh boy, Chewy, we figured it out. Oh shit. Sizzle reel.
Live. Oh, I've been wanting to play this.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
I really like the idea of a city built on a monster's back. I think that is such a cool
Same.
trope.
Yeah, it's really cool.
King of Meat is a really just like upsetting phrase.
You don't
Man,
even-
that
fantasy
slowdown
life.
was rough.
Uncover history once more. An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing onto
Good.
Nintendo Switch.
More HD
Meet Gustav, the
remasters.
Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. 2 heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Why does everybody have giant feet?
Experience the original story, along
They
with
like the
brand new
Bratz
events
dolls.
that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with
I
more
love this,
characters
like,
in battle
storybook design.
Yeah.
and transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await.
Monument Valley?
Embark on peaceful
like it.
journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide
I am
Ro in her
always
adventure
trying to
through
outsmart
motherhood
the enigmatic
as she
Crow
and her
people.
child unlock the secrets
Every
of the
time.
sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The
These are
first
so
2
pretty.
Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
I also really
eShop.
like the soundtrack.
And
Yeah, it's so
help Noor on her
atmospheric.
journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on
Third one.
Nintendo Switch this summer.
Cool. Golf.
on Switch Sports. Is this like everybody golf? What is it?
A brand new entry in the
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's
Everybody's
Golf
Golf.
series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Really? I thought everybody's golf was like
A PlayStation?
Yeah.
Like
Your
Sony?
button
Yeah.
pressed just
everybody
right.
and Hot Shots
And
golf. Yeah,
take
like
your shot.
I thought that was a PlayStation franchise.
So cool.
Perform
I'm into it.
backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range
It's
of
weird to
rivals
me
to become
how
the
almost
ultimate
like
golfer.
Pokemon NPCs these look.
I know.
In Wacky Golf,
It's like a
your shots could get pulled into
wacky
holes,
combination of
or
Pokemon and
obstacles
Mario
might
Golf.
fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit
Wacky
the fairway
golf.
together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Cool.
Cool. I'm into it.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of
Oh.
15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man
That's
and the
cool.
ferocious Wolverine.
Man,
to
Dot
take
MU
on
is
the
like
challenge.
really
From close quarters
like
combatants
they're
to
they're
aerial
crushing
aces,
it with these
you
like
can mix and
licensed
match
Yeah.
beat
a
'em
variety
ups.
of heroes for an
Yeah, for
amazing
sure.
array of possibilities.
Yeah, this looks
And
cool as
swap
hell.
between your team
Yeah,
of 2 at
super
any
awesome.
time. Take advantage of your team's
I'd
strengths
play
to
that.
overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Characters are there.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on.
That was Marvel
Come on.
Cosmic
I'm a
Invasion,
sucker. I'm gonna play it.
where you'll battle as a tag team of
I'm into
different
it.
superheroes.
I love it. Just like all the
Next
classic
is
costumes
our last
too.
game announcement.
Yeah.
Please take a look.
Last game announcement. Hey, and they made that
Yeah.
Turtles game. That was really fun. Like,
Yeah, that was great.
they're on a good clip with those. It's Animal Crossing.
I'm a buckle tornado.
Oh my
Happy
god.
Life? No way.
No way.
Oh my god.
I literally would have bet money that we were done with this.
How refreshing.
Oh
She just
my
talked.
gosh. Amazing. Incredible. 10 out of 10. Hype.
This is like the thing you would have been most excited for.
Everybody's been wanting this on my Discord. It's just like, give me Tomodachi Life.
Tomodachi Life.
Living the dream. I love it.
I hate the voice. It's so creepy.
We don't want to talk about 2026.
The little feet. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Did you want to talk?
That was horrifying.
Amazing.
Glad that was only a dream.
This is so weird.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The first new
Even he
entry in
knows
the
that was
series
strange.
in over 10 years.
Amazing.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
I can't believe we brought
We
back
hope you're looking
Mii's
forward to it.
again.
No.
I don't know that I am looking forward to it, but good for you.
Thank you for watching
We
today's
are.
Nintendo
I
Direct so
am.
far. Our final announcement is something a little different.
Wait, I
that's
thought he
not
said
a
that
game.
I thought that was the final round.
Here's
right?
Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Oh,
Oh, is it
Hello,
Mario
I'm
Movie
Shigeru
2?
Miyamoto.
Donkey Kong?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
okay.
Thank
They're
you all
canceling
very
them.
much.
Directs are over.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
What?
Okay.
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
What?
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content
What?
about Nintendo games and characters
Cool.
every
Pikmin
day.
comics?
Cool.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch
Okay.
2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to
After
you
that?
daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Cool.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Are there going to
Getting
be
it.
dailies and
Anyone
stuff?
with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Okay, I'll download it right now.
I'm in.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
That's interesting.
That's
Yeah.
all for today's
I don't know that it's
Nintendo
a good
Direct.
idea, but I like it.
Thank you for watching.
They said stop listening to leakers.
What's it called? Nintendo Today?
Yeah, Nintendo Today.
Huh.
It'll
Okay.
probably hop on.
Well, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, they got a lot in there.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out with us, folks. This was an interesting one. Of course, we'll be back next week for the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, and Chewy and I are going to drop now and go record this week's Nintendo Noise, where we'll be reacting to everything that we just saw today. And that'll be up within, hopefully within the next hour or so. So keep your eyes peeled, and you can get all of our full thoughts on what we saw here today. But yeah, thanks again for hanging, and we'll catch you next time.
See you soon.